going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. It's Monday morning, so it's time for Team of the Week predictions for week number 10 in MUT 22. Remember, this content will be coming out tomorrow, usually around 2:30, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and later tonight on Twitter, EA will reveal 4 of the Team of the Week cards that will be in-game tomorrow. When that content is delivered, when it's revealed, of course, we'll have a YouTube Shorts video later tonight letting you know who those cards are, and then tomorrow when the content drops, we got you covered with a video. If you enjoyed this one, be sure to go ahead and click that thumbs up. It shows a lot of support on the channel, and if you're new here, you've been looking around for MUT 22 content on YouTube, be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Turn that notification bell on so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Also, feel free to leave your Team of the Week predictions down below in the comment section. Let me know who you think absolutely is a lock for Team of the Week in week number 10. Now, I want to kind of start with a little bit of a disclaimer, right? With week number 10, I look back at week 9, and this is something I probably should have been doing. And I decided, for the most part with my throwback picks, the hero cards, because last week we got a defensive back and we got a halfback, we're not going to pick those when we go into the throwback picks. But let's start with the current day players, and we have to absolutely start here with Patrick Mahomes. Now, I don't know if he's going to get a card, and with weeks 7, 8, and 9, we had 93 overalls, right, for player of the week and also the hero cards. We just saw an increase in overall for legends. So will we get a bump up to 94 overalls for the set cards and a 95 overall LTD for Team of the Week starting tomorrow? I'm going to go ahead and say yes. And Patrick Mahomes had an amazing game to start out an overall increase in Team of the Week. Perfect timing. The biggest question here is, do they give Mahomes a card for a promo down the road, or are they going to give him a Team of the Week card? If he does, I mean, he's a lock for Player of the Week. If so, 406 passing yards, 5 touchdowns against the Raiders last night. So no doubter, Patrick Mahomes, it all is a question here now if EA is saving him for another promo. Moving on to halfbacks, we have Ramondre Stevenson from the New England Patriots. There were quite a few 100-yard rushers yesterday, but he stood out in the fact that he also had 2 touchdowns with those 100 yards. And the Patriots, man, they looked really good yesterday. They've been playing really, really good football, and a surprising performance here, at least in my opinion. I have no idea who this guy is. Some of you may, but 100 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, really, really worth it there. Now, with wide receivers, I'm going to reel off a couple names here. There are 3 guys, in my opinion, who had really good games yesterday in week 10, but don't really need an upgrade, so these 3 could maybe get a +1. And the following names are Stephon Diggs, who you have on your screen here, CeeDee Lamb, or Tyreek Hill. All good games, all got upgrades, don't really need another one, maybe a +1. The other 3 names are guys who had a good game, but they didn't score a touchdown. So I don't know if EA is going to give them a card based off of that. But Justin Jefferson, Travis Kelce, Keenan Allen all had pretty good games. Big yardage, good reception count, but no touchdowns. Who we're going to officially pick here, number 1, who doesn't even have a card in the game, is Darrell Williams. 9 catches, 101 receiving yards, and 1 touchdown also for the Chiefs. I mean, they put up 1,000,000 points yesterday, so a lot of cards could be coming from the Chiefs and those performances yesterday. And then, of course, the other one is Devontae Smith. Now, we picked him last week, and it didn't happen, unfortunately. Well, yesterday he had another good game, and not only did he have a good game, but it was also his birthday, so show the man some love, EA. Only 4 catches, only 66 yards, but 2 touchdowns. So, Devontae Smith, will he get a Team of the Week card? The thing is here, he wouldn't get I'm going to guess 90 overall cards will be the free cards for next week. Or this week, I should say, for tomorrow. I wouldn't think he would be the free option, right? Because he already has an 88 overall, and I don't think they're going to go a +2 there. So Devontae's either slated for another program down the road, like maybe Rising Stars, or he could be Player of the Week. But if they're going to give it to Mahomes, then there's 0 chance that Devontae Smith is getting a card, again, if Mahomes gets one. Now, let's talk about the defense. A lot of players with 2 sacks. Quite a few of them guys have already had upgrades recently. So we decided to go with Marcus Davenport. He had 2 sacks on the day. For the Dallas Cowboys, rookie Micah Parsons, he had 1 sack and 1 forced fumble. Pretty good game for the rookie there. And when it comes to defensive backs, 20 different players had 1 interception. Let's give you some notable names first. Jamal Adams, Adrian Amos, Tre'Davious White, almost said Stephon Diggs, but Trayvon Diggs. Could we see the first week in Team of the Week history where brothers get +1s with Stephon Diggs and Trayvon Diggs? Maybe, but probably not. I'm going to go ahead and give my official guess to Justin Simmons, even though he caught the L yesterday against my Eagles. Humble brag there. He should have got a card last week, and he didn't. He got an interception this week, and he should get a card. Kind of like Devontae Smith from last week, right? Back-to-back good games for both of those guys, but they were snubbed out of Team of the Week. So, now, let's move on to the heroes, and we're going to look back at Week 9 to predict Week 10. Remember, the champions, I'm sorry, I called them heroes a couple times this video. The champions are players who had a good Week 10 in the past, but are not currently in the NFL. Like I said at the top of the video, we had a halfback last week with Willis McGahee, and we had a defensive back with Rondé Barber. So my guesses here were pretty, quarterback, wide receiver, and pass rushing focused. And in 2004, Donovan McNabb. I need this card to happen. My birthday is actually Wednesday. I know Team of the Week's Tuesday, but it would be a great birthday present from EA to give me a McNabb card this week, a Devontae Smith upgrade. Donovan McNabb in 2004, 345 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, all in one game. If I remember correctly, it was also against the Cowboys, which just makes it better. And guess who was on the receiving end of 3 of those 4 touchdown passes? Terrell Owens. How many times have I predicted or guessed that Terrell Owens would get a Team of the Week card, knowing deep down in my heart that it's not going to happen? We're still going to predict it anyways. 3 touchdown catches, 134 receiving yards in 2004 for T.O. Now, moving on to 2005, Simeon Rice, who I believe played for the Tampa Bay Bucks at the time. He had 2 sacks in one game plus 1 interception, so he has a chance to be our Week 9 defensive champion. 2006, Ocho Cinco, Chad Johnson. Without a doubt, he's going to be in this game this year. He works with EA very closely. He's like a ratings adjuster for the regs department. Chad Johnson, 2006, 11 catches, 260 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. That's a pretty good game. Hey guys, guess what? 2007, Donovan McNabb again. We got 2 chances at this. Only 251 passing yards in 2007, but he did have 4 touchdown passes. So 2004, 2007, 2 great games in the same week. We need a McNabb card tomorrow, please, EA. Also in 2007 or 2007, Jeremy Shockey, 12 catches, 129 yards, and 1 touchdown. The next 3 guesses, picks, choices, whatever we want to call them, all defensive based here. 2008, Julius Peppers, 3 sacks in one game, 2 forced fumbles, pretty dominant performance. In 2012, Paul Kruger, who I think played for the Browns at the time, he had 2 sacks in one game and 1 interception. And this one amazed me. I don't remember this, but in 2017, Adrian Claiborne, 6 sacks in one game. That's insane. What is the record for most sacks in one game? I'm sure I could ask Jeeves at some point, but you guys can tell me in the comments section as well. 6 sacks, 2 forced fumble, 2017. Really, really strong performance. For the LTD, remember, LTD is a current day player who had a good Week 10 performance in a previous year. I have 2 guesses. I don't feel confident about either of these. We guessed this guy last week. We're going to do it again. Adrian Peterson, 2015, week number 10. He had 203 rushing yards and 1 touchdown. And then also in 2014, Patrick Peterson. He's definitely way past his prime. Not really doing too much right now, at least not that I'm aware of. Haven't heard his name much this year. But in 2014, he had 2 interceptions in 1 game and 1 touchdown. So those are my predictions for Team of the Week for week number 10. Can't wait to hear Donovan McNabb's name as part of this release because I'm putting it in the atmosphere. It's going to happen. Donovan McNabb, Devontae Smith, EA, give me my birthday present, please. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to click that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and also leave your Team of the Week predictions down below in the comment section. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.